Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday morning trading. This is August 5th. My name is Barbara Cohen. I'm the CIO of Shadowtraders. This morning, we're waiting for the ADP report to come out. This is a live demo of what our software does. What you see is what you get. We're not jerry-rigging anything. We're just waiting to see what the software does at 8:30 or at 8:15 to tell us where the market's going to go. While we're waiting, we have another 2 minutes. Let's go over some of the data that we've experienced here already. Right here, we see the green line and the orange line. Those are our pivots. We can see that the market hit the pivot and bounced off and went up to this pivot and came back down. And right now we're sitting in the middle of the pivot, not going anywhere. No one wants to touch anything until the news is broken. Pivots tell you where the market thinks it wants to take us. Now, if you'll see, some of these bars have yellow lines in the middle. What does that mean? That means that we have put momentum, we coded momentum into the bar. Now, if you have momentum, you can get through a pivot. If you do not have momentum, it's going to be very hard to get through a pivot. You can see here there are no yellow lines in the bars, so there's no momentum. Now, coming up, you can see yellow lines. So we did make it through a pivot, but then you can see the yellow lines vanished. So we lost the momentum and came right back down. We have just about a minute here. You can see we're hitting the pivot now, but you know they're not going to go through it. There's no momentum. No one wants to do anything. They want to wait and just see what's going to happen. Once the news has been released, I'll show you what what we'll do, what our software does, and then I'll show you I'll tell you what the rest of this information is about. Got another 30 seconds here before that news breaks. See how they're trying to push higher, but they're not going to go through. See, now they're coming through. I told you they wouldn't get through there. No momentum. Lost the momentum. No one wants to do anything until they see what happens. Another 10 seconds. And we'll see what direction our software tells you to go. And here comes the news. Our software immediately says to you, go short, jump in, get into this. It's coming down. Sure enough, it's jumping down. Get in. Get in. Now look what happened. Can you see this? Take a look. We went from this pivot. We have momentum in the bar. You can see it. We went through the center pivot and hit the second pivot and bounced right off of it. Can you see that? That's the importance of trading with pivots. And if you have pivots, you know what to do with them. You know exactly what will happen. Now, if you had been with us, we would have a trading strategy to show you what to do with this. You can still get in. You still have plenty of time to get in here. Let's see. Even if you entered right now, right, the big thrust is over. We're still saying get in, get in. Let's see what happens. If you get in right now, where will the market go? Went all the way back down to that pivot. Trying to come up just a little bit. Got a little bit of momentum to come back up, but hitting right at the pivot and going right back down again. See, that's why we said get in. We told you where to get in. Now let's take a look at some of the other things that are happening on the screen while we're waiting to see how far down this is going to take us here. Still coming down. So we had an excellent trade here. This is about went from about 1005 down. This is the S&P 500 E-mini, 1005 down to 103. So it's 2 points. 2 points in 2 minutes. Anybody who likes to trade loves 2 points in 2 minutes. Trust me, that's awesome. See, we told you to go in. We said to keep going, and it's still coming down. Now, the thing you want to watch is the blue line. See the dark blue dash dot dot? That line, once it's caught up with the price, it's going to tell you it's time to take a little hike and go the other direction. It's just about caught up with the price as it is. Now, what do the powder blue lines represent? These lines here, the red and the blue turquoise, they're representing fractals. We use fractal geometry in our trading. These are fractals. Okay? Take a look at these fractals. Now, when the market is coming down and hits a fractal without momentum, you're not going to go through them so easy. You can see it here. You can see it again. It came down, finally came through, had a little bit of momentum here, came through, but lost momentum and couldn't get through that fractal. Was coming up, tried to go up higher, did have some momentum. Well, momentum stopped, couldn't get through the fractal. News hit and they bounced right back down. Now, notice that the line behind the price, the dark blue dash dot dot, has gone below the price. So chances are now we know that the price is going to come back up. And here's a powder blue line to confirm that, because we're telling you we're having a fractal switch. We're going from support, trading on support, to trading on resistance. You can see that now. So watch them come right back up. Now how high they'll come back up, I don't know. They've got to get some momentum in order to get through that pivot. They could not get through this pivot. They lost the momentum and they didn't go through. They don't have momentum now, and see, they're hanging up there. They'd like to get through, but they can't. They're hanging up. And there it goes. This line now is uptrending. And it's telling you we will get through. We're going to go through because this is uptrending, and we're going to go through that pivot. I know we're having trouble now, but look, I'm just vertical. So we're going to go through. Here she comes, starting to come through. Let's see how high they take it now. If they get momentum, they'll take it much higher. That's what we're waiting to see. Can they get some momentum together here? Here it comes, going up. Gave you another signal. Time to go up. And we're going higher. There she goes. And you knew this because you had that blue line, and there's your momentum. See, there's your momentum.